I can't make this stuff up.
Well, you can
And I'm
try.
gonna tell you,
I try.
I can't make it up.
You had a quite experience down there, didn't you?
Tell you right now, in November, if a man ain't in the woods, something's wrong. And I tell you, I had some excitement that day down at Big Six Outdoors. It'd been cold and we'd been hunting hard and really hadn't seen a whole lot. And I got to see a buck and hear a buck like you want to hear in South Carolina, especially. And it was quite an exciting day. I went in there and I got up in that tree. And the first thing I done, put my ozonics up. I turned it on. And I looked, I ain't got no bow holder. I said, doggone, I have to hold my bow. So I pulled my bow up and I took my quiver off, got me in there and knocked it. And I didn't have nowhere to put the quiver. Well, there's a limb coming off that tree. And I'm gonna tell you, that's what killed that deer. Is where I put that daggum quiver. You can go believe this, because you ain't gonna believe this story. I put that quiver on a little old limb, just hung it right there. I said, if I need another arrow, I can reach and get it right easy, you know, without having to reach up or whatever. Well, wind's blowing. About 15 minutes after I got in the tree. I mean, you can't see nowhere. And I looked down about 30 yards. I said, that was a deer moved in there. And I said, it looked like it went in the thicket. I got my binoculars and I looked. I couldn't see nothing. Well, the wind's stirring a little bit. Well, every now and then I can hear something like something break in front of me, which is clear cut as far from here my truck a little further, you know, just right in front of me. I hear something break. I said, that sounds like something walking. Well, I said, that sounds like deer walking. I said, there ain't no deer walking. Well, by that time, the wind's blowing straight straight in front of me. My string's going straight in there. I said, well, it ain't no deer. I said, because if it's deer, they'd done busted me.
So the wind shifted on you.
Wind's blowing straight in the clear cut. I'm talking about as straight as it could go.
Well,
Well,
that'd been a south wind.
well, I said, that ain't deer. I said, that may be something, you know, maybe, I don't know what it is. Well, it kept breaking on up to my left where that cut road's cut in there, that new road's cut in there. I was sitting there, you know, and I heard it and I'm like, that ain't deer. That ain't deer. About that time, awfulest commotion you ever heard in your life, and here come a doe down through there, straight, and a buck behind her had horns about like that right there. I'm talking about Mach 5, come under my tree, and I grabbed my bow. Well, they was gone, just that fast, and I'm like, son of a gun.
Where'd they come from?
They come out of that cut road. That was them coming up in front of me the whole time.
Okay.
And they got in that cut road. Well, here they come. She took off and him right behind her. Well, I said, son of a gun. I said, well, at least the dadgum bucks is chasing. I said, I got to see that. Bucks is chasing. So I got my rattle bag out. And I tickled it a little bit. I grunted a time or two. I'm like, well, they went out of hearing down through yonder, just flying. Well, and I knew exactly as soon as I heard it, because I heard it in Illinois in the swamp. Right straight down below me, down in them hardwoods was I said, oh, I know what that is. About that time, I heard something choo, 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 coming from parallel with the dadgum food plot behind me. And I got up and got turned with my safety harness, and I pulled my safety harness around there, and I looked, and it was, that doe was just looking like that right there, and behind her was a constant. I'm talking about constant. I'm like, where you at? Where you at? I said, you right there, but I can't, it's so limb in there, you can't see. I said, where you at? Well, I looked and I seen his horns. And that joker never stopped that dadgum pop, 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 pop for 30 seconds at a time. He wouldn't stop. I mean just, and she's standing there, she's just like that right there. Well, she's right there. I'm talking about right there. And I'm like, James, that buck would not move and that doe would not move. Now I'm talking about I ain't been in that stand 30 minutes. And I'm standing there. And I said, if they get right in there, I can shoot. But I said, this dadgum harness is in my way. And I'm watching her, and I can see his legs, and I unclipped that harness. I eased that thing around here. Well, finally, and she won't move. She won't move. But he won't come. He's about 12 yards behind her. He won't move. But that joker will go. On and on and on. I'm like, man, this is gold right here. All right, this is getting good now. Finally, she takes about 2 steps, and she's almost straight behind my tree. I'm like, oh yeah, I've got to get this bow around here and get turned. When she gets, let her just go on through and get him. Well, I looked, and he takes about 2 steps. Well, he's in the open now, and I'm like, ooh, I could almost drift the arrow in there, but I said, you angled to me too bad. So I said, well, just be patient. And she took about 2 more steps, and she said, whew, and she just rolled and come right down under the tree, right down under the tree like that. And he was, at the instant she bolted, he bolted. Run out there about 20 yards, and he's in the brush, and she's in the edge of the brush. And she's just standing there like that right there. They both, he's just stopped, he's down. I said, now she's straight in my wind. That string going as straight to her as it could go. And she'd stand there.
And you turned around facing the tree.
I wasn't in, because when she run under me, I just done this like that right there and just turned. Well, I'm like that right there. I'm like that right there, and I'm just standing there. And finally, she just starts. And she just starts she's coming on back up towards that cut road. She's right there in front of it. She's coming back up, and I look, and he's walking. I said, he don't know nothing. I said, now you can't draw. I said, she's gonna catch you, because she's wide open, and I'm just looking at her. I'm like, you're gonna have to determine when I can make my draw. Well, finally she starts just signing on up, or just catch, and she's working her way on up. Well, here he comes. He gets to the edge of the bramble. I made my draw. He stopped. I look at her. I look at him. I look at her. I'm like, I'm all right. But the bow felt funny. I said, that damn bow, I said, that thing's wanting to twist out of my hand. And I looked at the limb, I looked at it, I said, why that thing's twisting? I said, I mean, there ain't nothing in the way. So I held a draw, and I held a draw, and I said, God, give me the strength to hold this thing. And I held it, and I held it, and I held it, and I held it, and I said, please go, Doe, please go. Well, finally, she took 2 or 3 steps. James, he steps right on out in the clear. And I'm like, oh yeah, right there. I said, right there. I touched that release, it like to snatch me out of that tree. That string had got around here. I had that string right there. That's what kept pulling the bow sideways. I don't know where the arrow went. And when the shot went off, it jerked me. He said,
So you actually got drawn back on this deer, and you got your bow hung, and you missed the deer. How close was it?
about 6 yards. I reached right over here. I got me another arrow. I just watched him and I watched her. I didn't even pay attention to which way the knot was turned. I knocked that arrow, put that release aid on. He took about 4 steps. I drawed on that joker, pulled it right down behind that shoulder, touched that release, and that joker kicked like a freaking mule. He went out of there and she went out of there. Well, she hooked this way. He went parallel to the clear cut up that way.
Back towards,
Busting and breaking, just busting towards the road. Just
back towards where
busting.
we had that stand.
Yeah, just busting and breaking stuff. I'm listening. About that time, I look and she comes back down through there into that cut road, across that cut road into that clear cut like a bolt of light. Well, I hear something and look, and here he comes. And he didn't make it but about 50 yards, and that's where he piled up. He piled up about 50 yards of the stand. And he laid there just a second. That's it.
Well, congratulations, Jerry, on that deer. That was a deer that I got some footage on earlier in the summer, and it was a deer that needed to be taken, and it was a fine deer, awesome hunt. You know?
That's true.
So, well, thanks for being on today. Everybody, thanks for watching, and be sure to check us out on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and we'll check you next time.